Green Venture has an exciting initiative to share with us. Joining us now is Jessica Gale to tell us all about it. Jessica, welcome to THN. A lot of discussion around the Horseshoe at City Council regarding stormwater, and our Green Venture has been brought in for some opportunities to discuss how can we fix things, how can we make stormwater in Hamilton better. First off, let's talk about the Hamilton area and the stormwater and the runoff and the importance of that.
Yeah, so we're facing kind of two issues in Hamilton. One, we have aging infrastructure. We have infrastructure that was built a long time ago, and so we have something called, in the core of the city, called combined sewers. And so during big storm events, both our wastewater and our stormwater runoff going down our catch basins goes into the same pipe. And that aging infrastructure then kind of meets our issues like climate change. So when we have these really large storm events, that system gets overwhelmed. So usually that water goes into our sewage treatment plants, is cleaned, and then released into natural waterways. But during large storm events, that water, in order for it to not back up into our homes, it's held in overflow basins, but when those also get overwhelmed, we have the release of wastewater and stormwater into our waterways.
It almost seems like a three-prong effect coming at us. We got climate change,
Yep.
We have a growing population,
Yes.
and then of course the aging infrastructure, as you alluded to. It's all just a perfect storm for things to really go a wrong way.
Yeah.
So Green Venture has been brought in to say, hey, here's how we can maybe potentially resolve or solve this. One of the things is impact of development. Talk to us about that and what that means in this world.
Yeah, so we're promoting something called low impact development, or LID. It's a part of this bigger picture of green infrastructure. So green infrastructure includes things like our city parks, farmland, things like bioswales, rain gardens, green roofs. And so low impact development is kind of a subsection of that, which is basically putting things into the landscape that address water where it falls. So that could be things like a rain garden, a bioswale, rainwater collection systems, so things like rain barrels, impermeable driveways or pavement. And so what we are going to be facilitating, and what we have done in the past, is encourage people to put these sort of features into their home landscapes.
Yep. And with that, I also know there have been some programs in the past, pick up your free rain barrel, utilize it that way to help with everything. Is that still going to be part of the process? Do you foresee that happening?
Yeah, so for several years we've run a grant-funded rebate program, so helping fund people put in rain gardens, to put in rain barrels, permeable driveways sometimes if they wanted to. And so now we are working with the City of Hamilton to kind of revamp and expand that program and help fund it in a bigger way, basically. And so these programs are focused on rebates, so they're reimbursements, but yeah, they're encouraging people to put those sort of features into their landscape. And at Green Venture, what we are doing is supporting, educating people about how to design and install these sorts of features, and just like lend support in combination with running these programs.
I will get to the city side of it just so our viewers are aware, at least.
Sure.
Last week around the Horseshoe at City Council, there was a debate around rainwater, stormwater tax being added. It's not just for the rainwater, it's also for the sewage part of it as well. Everyone's going to be charged the same rate across the board, whether you're out in Glanbrook or in downtown Hamilton. There's been some discussion about that. That's not what I wanted to talk to you about. But there are ways that we will be able to, if you're a community member and if you really want to give back, you can help offset and make the changes that are necessary.
Yeah, yeah. So this program that we're running, and you know, we have a history of doing this work. You know, we ran the grant-funded program to help people do this in their homes. We also have, especially along Barton Street, broken up pavement and installed rain gardens along that corridor. And so, yeah, these sorts of features in your home garden landscape make a huge difference, because anytime rain comes down and it hits a surface where it can't infiltrate, and even our lawns, there's not actually that great of infiltration from rainwater through our lawns. But our driveways, our roofs, any concrete, and again, like lawns don't absorb that well. The water is simply moving off those surfaces and going right into either our storm drains or into waterways.
Right.
And when that happens, it's collecting all sorts of pollutants. It doesn't have a chance to recharge our groundwater. And so these features are basically taking that water, collecting it, and infiltrating it into the ground again, where it should belong.
And I think we also should remember, you know, we're very fortunate here in Hamilton and North America, where we can just go into our kitchen or bathroom, turn on a tap, and have fresh, clean drinking water.
Yeah.
But again, as to the situations we talked to you about earlier in this conversation, things are changing so much. Very quickly before we go, the Rain Ready Hamilton program, what do you hope to accomplish? When can we maybe see this being rolled out, give or take?
Yeah, so we are in the thick of it right now. For the last few months, we've been running a lot of the educational programming. So we had a multiple series of webinars, and I would say to your viewers, not to worry if they miss those. We have all of the recordings, and all you have to do is contact us through our website, and we'll gladly share those with you. But then the actual rebate program, we're hoping to see sometime this spring, likely in April or May.
Something will be mailed out. We can expect to see something in our mailboxes or online. Haven't decided yet.
Online,
Yeah?
but
Okay.
we'll share it widely. It'll be blasted through social media, hopefully through print and other media sources. Yeah.
Wonderful. Jessica, listen, thank you so much for your time, the work that you and your team are doing, and a reminder to all the folks out there, hey, whatever you can do to help that rainwater flow where it's supposed to and not go into our sewers, I know it'd be greatly appreciated.